This was obviously a morning of surprises. Now, where had she heard the one about the old man who, in an argument as to whether women should wear trousers, had calmly declared, puffing on his pipe, that it should not really be a problem for anything but women themselves. If they want to imitate men, fine. They'll find out whether they should wear trousers when they want to urinate. Enjoying the release of the tension at the bottom of her belly, she flushed the toilet, washed her hands, shut the door of the toilet, and returned to the cockpit. She sat down, smiled at her co-pilot, and took the controls. The captain nearly made some comment about women, but he bit his tongue. Biting his tongue had almost become a habit in the past couple of years, that he had had those two among his recruits at the Air Force Academy. The administration had decided that since this was going to be a rare enough occasion, testing a female cadet pilot, they might as well go all the way and do something extra special. They would let this old lady know about Akuba's test flight, the date, the time, everything. Yes, they would take the responsibility to alert her and leave it to her to decide whether to come to the Air Force Base or not. The voice from the control tower came over the radio clearly, helping, guiding. She began to gently nose down. Then she was actually taxiing on the airstrip. She brought the plane to a stop. She realized there was quite a crowd waiting for her. In no time at all, the captain and everyone who had been on board were already on the tarmac, looking up at her as she came down. And they started clapping. And then the small crowd at the edge of the airstrip was also clapping. All her colleagues were there, each one of them. Those who had already had their tests, and the rest who had been scheduled to come after her. They were all there, waiting. Then someone broke into that mad English song. "For she's a jolly good fellow." Everyone took the song up, and she wanted to tell them, "Silly, can't you see I'm not a fellow at all? Jolly or not." How had all these men managed to change so much within such a short time? After all, they had put her and Ya through. How could they show their joy for her so clearly? And by the way, where was Cadet Ya Larry? Where was Ya Sarah? Akuba wanted to burst into tears with both joy and, yes, disappointment. God, where was Ya Sarah? Someone was opening a bottle of champagne. Then she could see Sarah coming out of the crowd. Oh, what a relief. And with her an older woman. And oh, it's Mampa, Mampa, Mampa.